Hello and welcome. It is AFC Champions League action. Group J, the Eastern section, match day 1. Kitchee against Chiangrai United. Well, for Kitchee from Hong Kong, their first competitive fixture since January. Arrived a month early to prepare for this Asia's top club competition. And they face a side with plenty of experience in this tournament down the years. The temperature at the stadium, that is our setting today. Now this is a 3-team group, AFC having acknowledged the travel restrictions faced by Shanghai Port as a result of lockdown measures, took the decision that all matches involving that club will be cancelled and there will be no replacement. So the way it works, of course, 3 best runners-up from each region qualifying for that knockout stage, but in the East section here, the results of the matches between the second placed and the 4th placed clubs across the region will not be counted in the final decision. Final allocation, that is the way it will work. Kitchee with Champions League experience. They missed out on the knockout stages in their last campaign last season, despite a runners-up spot. This time round they will be targeting the last 16. Problem clearly will be to do with match fitness. Chiangrai United in the orange strip. Trying to make it out of the group stages at the 3rd consecutive attempt. Finished bottom of Group E in 2020 and then 3rd spot in Group H the following campaign. Our first look at the 2 teams. Kitchee FC, far side in the blue. Of course, their domestic campaign curtailed, and so difficult to know exactly what we are to expect from them today without the competitive fixtures that other clubs will have had. Last game, well, back in January, which was a 3-2 cup success. They will hope that preparing by arriving early for their Champions League group matches will benefit them in the long term. The teams will be out imminently. Their first taste of a group stage fixture in 2022. Emerson Pereira, the man masterminding Chiangrai's Champions League adventure. As the teams make their way out, it is the East region. It is their opening group stage fixture. Chiangrai United up against the side from Hong Kong in Kitchee FC. Asia's top club competition, and for these two clubs, the beginning of what they hope will be a successful competition to take them into the last 16. We'll take a look at the two lineups very shortly. Final moments before this group fixture gets underway. And for Kitchee and their coach, Alex Cornwell, no competitive football since January, so a Brazilian trio, Roberto, along with Celio and Clayton, all start with that 4-2-3-1 formation we anticipate, with Dejan Damjanovic leading the line. Our match official and assistants, Kim Woo-song from the Korean Republic. Two captains, Putawat wearing 6, right of shot for Chiangrai United. And Helio, the Brazilian, 36 years of age, wearing 5, 6'2", will skipper Kitchee today. Well, let's have a look at the side selected by Emerson De Silva. Two changes from their last Thai League fixture. Tansuk Sisai and Paratu Yeta come in, and we expect to be a 4-4-2 formation for their head coach, Emerson. Those are the substitutes available today. An opening group game between these Champions League rivals then. Paulo Cesar in goal for Kitchee today. That is our venue almost set to go then. The expectation, the anticipation. You wait to see how the drama unfolds. Here we go then. And in all orange from left to right, Chiangrai United then can get this Eastern region group fixture underway. Involved in a Thai League fixture recently, couple of changes there. Opponents, we didn't know what to expect really. It's all been about what they've been able to sort out on the training pitch. Lack of domestic fixtures, and well, Dejan Damjanovic leads the line. There's Alex Kitchee in charge of this Kitchee side, who had the first free kick inside the opening 60 seconds. Clayton, part of this Brazilian trio, now 35 years of age, had a spell back in his homeland with Sao Paulo, as that is swung in. And Emerson De Silva trying to take Chiangrai United through to the round of 16. That will be achieved if these sides, one of them, can finish in top spot. That'll be enough to take them through to the knockout stages. Just breaking down in the final third. Plenty of distance on the clearance, which was targeting Hirotei Yota. Back with that Kitchee defensive line. Experience of players like Roberto and Helio, the Brazilian, at 36 years of age. It's Shinichi Chan, part of the emerging talent within this Kitchee side, just 19 years of age. Matthew Orr is the player chasing that down. Wirawong Aparak Wirawong. And here's the captain, Prawat. That might break for Sivakorn, and then for Wasan to drift that towards the back post and come back out to the skipper, who's then dispossessed. Petawat Sukumakul. Kitchee, the first club from Hong Kong to win a Champions League group stage fixture, Premier League champions last year, and in terms of Champions League involvement, 2018, that victory, a first ever triumph in a Champions League fixture, and the previous year they lost in the playoffs. This is Brenner, the Brazilian. Cato. Find Wasan. And Sivakorn. Rather crowded out then. Kitchee's chance with Damjanovic to get forward, and then Matthew Orr with the attempted cross. Orr, who started out his college career in the USA with San Francisco, wearing 8 today for Kitchee. Ricardo, and a spell in Poland. Lovely ball down the line, able to pick out a teammate. Plenty back in blue, and then the break and the ball looking to target Matthew Orr. Back with Ricardo. And Brenner, the vastly experienced Brazilian, time at Botafogo. Settling into the early exchanges then. All the preparation now brought to the fore with competitive Champions League football. We get an idea of the respective strengths and weaknesses. Breaking forward is Sosan, and then plenty on that to lift it into the 18-yard area. Well, we've seen Matthew Orr and Dejan Damjanovic for Kitchee furthest forward. They've provided the threat in those opening 7 minutes. Slight confusion over whether we're having a corner or a throw-in for that matter. This was the incident. It is a throw-in, clearly off the Kitchee player. Chiangrai United with not a lot of space to manoeuvre in that far side of the pitch. So without the luxury of any form of domestic football, but settled well enough, representing Hong Kong, Kitchee Football Club. Space for Wassan on this near side. Instead played short for Brenner. Stage of the competition where this fixture list is congested, it is demanding, but for these two clubs, their first foray forward and first experience of 2022 Champions League football. Can Chiangrai United make it out of the group stages? Previous two attempts have ended in disappointment. Will this be third time lucky for them? Two goalkeepers, Aparak Wararong, and for Kitchee, Paulo Cesar. Brunner marshalling that Chiangrai United defence. Ten minutes of first half action. And not a serious threat yet on either goal. Thailand, one of our host nations. Again, down that line on the far side, defended, and free kick goes in favour of Kitchee. That's the reason why it just bundled rather unceremoniously off the ball by Serak Chitong, who's on loan with Chiangrai United. The result is a free kick. Plenty of running off the ball from Matthew Orr, and the support of Dejan Damjanovic, who is very much in the veteran stage of his career, as well as football that he played in the Korea Republic, had that spell in China, coming towards the end of his club career. Involved here, trying to get on the end of that with, again, Orr providing the support. Just beginning to link up effectively in the opening quarter of an hour. Nothing really of concern so far for Chiangrai's keeper, Aparat Warawong. Again, timing of the challenge resulting in the free kick. Referee will bring play back and want that taken again. As the challenge just catches the boot. Free kick won by Surya Singhui. The football seems to be coming down that far side. Yet to generate really a shot on goal to test Paulo Cesar. It goes the same at the other end for Kitchee, for the likes of Orr and Damjanovic. For all the build-up play, for all the set-up play, been able to create genuine scoring opportunities so far. In those early stages, though, and some defending to do for the club. It plays its football in Thai League One in all orange, Chiangrai United. Under the stewardship of Emerson Pereira, then the club nicknamed the Beatles, with the opportunity then to progress from this group of three, looking to put down a marker early on in their first group contest. Just taken down nicely by Sivakorn Teatrakul. Involved again to whip that in with pace. Captain with a header back, and then the follow-up is comfortably dealt with by Paulo Cesar in that Kitchee goal. There he is. It was the defensive header out, and the player who started the move looked to finish the move in Sivakorn Teatru. Player who can operate as an attacking midfielder and a winger, wearing 10 for Chiangrai today. Quarter of an hour played then. And for Alex Chuchikon, the coach of Kitchee, 15 minutes to reflect on a performance that has yet to generate an opportunity of any real note, but that is the case in a game where these two sides look for an early breakthrough moment. The Brazilian-born Elio can slide a pass forward. And too much on that to trouble Cesar, who can bowl that out and starts Kitchee on the front foot one more time. Matthew Orr has taken his place inside that 18-yard area, joined by colleagues including Migazov. Here he is, deflects off the man of the moment. Ruslan Migazov only joined the club in March, and when that broke kindly for Kitchee's number 7, he provides the moment that matters, unmarked inside the area, deflected en route to goal. He will not care about that. No one dealt with a threat. Scores the goal early on. Slightest of deflections, maybe a suspicion of that, but his strike provides them with the goal on 17 minutes. It's Migazov's contribution. Ruslan Migazov, no one picked him up, and he punishes Chiangrai United. Kitchee lead by a goal to nil. Had seen absolutely nothing from the player, a recent recruit, that time playing his club football in Slavia Prague, but he hasn't needed too long to make a mark in this Champions League fixture. And the club, who have not been able to prepare in the way that they would have hoped for, have the early first half advantage, and it has been really the first opportunity I can think of at either end of quality. Kitchee 1, Chiangrai 0. Brunner, everywhere Brunner goes, Kato is not far away, and Kato can just slip that into the path of Wasen Humsan, who returns the compliment, and it's, well, Aparak Warawong, the keeper, just ushering them forward, wasn't able to intervene to get across and make the save to try and keep out Ruslan Migazov's ever. Chiangrai forced to chase this game as early as the 19th minute as a decent ball swung in, just couldn't get the connection that he'd hoped for. It was the on-loan Sarok Chetong who had an opportunity, came to him quickly, just kind of scooped it goalwards, and easy enough for Paulo Cesar. A little break for Garrison. Brazilian with that loan spell at Sao Paulo, time in the MLS with Dallas. Garrison wearing 8 in Chiangrai United colours, trying to plot and navigate a route back. And it was Garrison caught in possession. Confidence lifted within that Kitchee FC camp. Finding the relatively early goal from the first real strike on goal. There's Luchi Chon wearing 2 away on that far side for the Hong Kong outfit. Putting their marker down. The side who compete in Thai League One, though, have a long, long way to get back into this Champions League contest. Competition they know so well. Kitchee Chan providing the threat, and then one back, and both teams struggling to hold on to possession for any period of time, and then the shot from distance, stripped away to his right, did Warawang to keep that one out. Aparat Warawang. It's another test on the Chiangrai United goal. Ricato's ball. Brunner will look up, ping a ball long and high, just on the edge of that penalty area. Blue shirts to head it clear and then break quickly and win a free kick. It'll be a card. Number 10, Silicon Teatros Bitawat, the captain, protesting. There was the challenge, stuck out that left foot. And a caution at the midway point of the first half for the captain of the side, trailing by a single goal. Too much on that. Across the face of goal. No one on the end of it, but a few Orr has looked dangerous, so has Damjanovic in glimpses there. And Damjanovic, and we know all about what Ruslan Mingazov can do, because his goal is the difference. Just wants to get on with that. It's taken by Wasan Homsan. This is the captain. Involved again, Barawat Sukamakul. Singwei, little back heel, trying to set them forward one more time by Gallison, and one back, and here's the pace on the counter. No real support, and well, looked like a push. Referee allows play to continue. Pace beginning to pick up. 20 to the break. Hoping and trying to find some sort of first half reply. That was a push, deliberate free kick in favour of Chiangrai United's Wasan Homsan. This is the reason why. It's caught there. Back to help out defensively is Matthew Orr. I know Cesar is relatively comfortable in that Kitchee goal so far. Could that be about to change? Silicon Theatrical is the player standing over this. It's that left foot to fire it in. Again, some genuine pace on that. Loose ball on the rebound is hooked away and hooked clear. Bit of pressure to defend and decide safety first is best, and goes for the option of returning it to Warawang, and back out it is. Tanasakti side. Brunner marshalling the defence. And Surya Singh remaining patient in their build-up, using the full-backs, including Wasan here. Opts to go down the line, the trip, another free kick. Leo, the Brazilian skipper, Kitchee, is the one that gives away the foul. Same free kick taker, same set-piece specialist in Civicon Theatrical. That left foot, it's bent in, doesn't get beyond the first defender, and then put it down as speculative from Wasan. Emerson Pereira on the sidelines, the coach of Chiangrai, trying to just rally his players, looking and needing a first half response. His opposite number, Alex Kitchee Khan, will be certainly pleased with what he's witnessed, with nearly half an hour played. Gets away from the marker. Lachi Chun has done very well and continues that run. Just warming very nicely this first half. Trying in the first 28 minutes, having suffered the setback of conceding a goal, to be able to go in at the interval, having restored parity. That is all that matters for this Chiangrai United side. Home advantage for them, and the advantage of competitive football in the Thai League as part of their preparation. The experience of that man on the sidelines, Emerson Pereira, but trailing by the narrowest of scorelines. Lazy with the pass, Damjanovic, gifting the opposition possession. Somehow kept that in and able to keep on going. Skellison, determination, bundled off that ball and away on that far side. It requires the volley clearance into touch. Wasan's throw, put away the captain, clip forward, and then headed clear. And this is the pace with which they break away. It's Matthew Orr, did well to skip away from one challenge. They'll try to roll that back across the face of goal. Really important that Tarasak Sisai was there to block it and to provide an important intervention. Not a lot Afrak Warawong could do with the strike that beat him from Ruslav Mingazov. Corner opportunity then. Clayton, the 35-year-old Brazilian, long towards the far post, the cushioned header in towards that danger area, and then a stooping header away and impeded to win the free kick and bring the ball clear, trailing by just a single goal into the last 40 minutes or so. Again, not a match where we have seen much in terms of notable saves from either keeper. But it is a contest that you sense is beginning to build real pace. There's the cutback. And there's the interception, vital. Referee well positioned to award Kitchee FC their latest free kick, encouraged by what they've been able to produce. And on the sidelines, Alex Chiangrai encouraged. He, though, with plenty to ponder. Emerson, his opposite number. A game plan that is so far not working out. Back with the captain, Helio. Kitchee Chan unable to keep that ball in. Another throw for my son. Well-judged pass. Garrison involved in the build-up play, then continues his run into a congested penalty area. Repelled with that defensive header, and then a chance to push players forward. Look at the space. All can run and set it up unselfishly. Still a chance, and then finally away. Well, you can see the pace beginning to pick up in the last 5 or 10 minutes. End-to-end football. Chipped. And the run. Well, Salok Chetong was the player trying to get on the end of that. Again, Kitchee able to do enough defensively. A backline that has not been breached. Not too much to do for that man so far, Paulo Cesar. From one keeper to another. Brunner. Huikato over halfway, looks to find a colleague, and then the final ball lifted through and will harmlessly run through to Paulo. Plotting a first-half comeback that is so far yet to materialise. Trailing to Minga Zov's relatively early goal. Littered with free kicks. That one given away rather needlessly by Wasan. Joined last year, 30 years of age. Wasan Homsan, an international footballer as well. Good aerial challenge there. Defensive work from Surya Singh. 10 to the break. Bruno picks up the cause for Chiangrai. Fullback getting forward so often and then bundled off the ball. Koikato by Clayton, and that's the free kick. Trying to prize an opening, trying to pick a pass, curling away and harmlessly behind. She's sitting second in the Hong Kong Premier League table. To stretch to get a header on that, and then with not a lot of space, lovely neat skills to keep the ball in play and win the throw-in. 8 minutes to get in at the break, having found first half parity. At the moment, it's a Kitchee defence that has held firm as confirmation of Paolo and a yellow card for the goalkeeper. Just a word with Garrison and with Chiangrai. Certainly been a first half with very little controversial talking points. Refereed well. Brought down by Damjanovic, and then he in turn loses out. Charong tries to bring it forward. Kitchee have it back. Kept him by Matthew Orr. They have certainly looked comfortable in possession, undaunted by the prospect of playing Champions League football with no competitive games since the start of 2022. Settled quickly, have the lead and have held on to that advantage. Roberto there, part of the Kitchee back line. Born in Sao Paulo, but going on to represent the Hong Kong national team. Another to have plied his trade with clubs such as Botafogo. Timed to perfection that challenge to set Kitchee forward again, stretching that Chiangrai United defence. Three weight in the middle if they can find the angle to deliver the cross. That's well against the byline. There's the cutback and header away. Bruno just stepped forward, got the head on it. Some space to operate in for Koikato. And then helped forward by Sinok Chatong, and Another ball floated forward without an end result. Side that's proudly representing Hong Kong have successfully navigated 31 minutes of cup football. Not done a lot wrong. Keeper that has rarely been troubled. And certainly a side that have broken quickly and broken with genuine pace. The strike by Mingazov, and at the moment heading in with a precious lead at the break as they again try to build from the back, and it's a little short in the end. Meant for the goal scorer Mingazov, never reached him. Instead, back with Chiangrai and a free kick of their own. Final few minutes. Going into this fixture, you looked at the league games that Chiangrai had played, the fact that travel was limited for them, the advantages in their favour. But it is an opening half that has not gone the way that they would have anticipated. Another long, hopeful, and in the end, rather wayward pass that is collected by Paulo Cesar on a yellow card, building from the back and heading towards the interval with the narrowest of leads. That's a ball again that's testing and inviting. Damjanovic was the obvious target. Defender was able to stay goal side, do enough. Well, we have a player down. Player is able to continue. Mingazov's ball trying to set up Damjanovic, and off his line, Aparak Warawong. Still the player down, still play continues, and now out of play, and maybe treatment required for Surya Singwi. There's the goal. The moment that matters. No one picked him up. One touch to bring it down, and there's the finish. All the plaudits go to Ruslan Mingazov as he fires Kitchee in front. Settling into his new environment, having only just joined the club. Came in March, hasn't needed too long to make his presence felt in AFC Champions League football. Cesar's clearance helped on in the end by Damjanovic. No one in the vicinity to pick up that loose ball. It's with Aparak, and then shot to Brenner, and then knocked forward. And here's the final ball inviting the chase, and just unable to say Uotara keep it in, but throw it in Chiangrai United. 1 minute of time added on at the end of the opening 45. Well, I'm certain that Alex Chuchikong, the head coach of Kitchee, will be absolutely delighted with not just the fact that they lead, but the way they've applied themselves, the work off the ball. It has been an impressive first half showing, collective showing. One more piece of defending to do with a glancing header back to his own goalkeeper. Infringement anyway, with a free kick awarded. First half is complete, and it is Kitchee FC who hold the advantage after the opening 45, thanks to the strike by Ruslan Mingazov. He, having just joined the club, has made the difference, and at the break it's Kitchee 1, Chiangrai United 0. Welcome back. Double change ahead of the start of the second half. It is made by Chiangrai United. Susdi and Punkai coming on. So, in all blue from left to right in this second half, Kitchee with the vital lead given to them. The strike by Ruslan Mingazov. Chiangrai's coach, then Emerson, responding with the change in playing personnel. Remember, no VAR being used in the AFC Champions League. And with no Shanghai Port completing a three-team group, and a demanding schedule is made a little less demanding. Just a reminder, the AFC, having acknowledged the travel restrictions faced by Shanghai Port as a result of lockdown measures, took the decision that all the games involving the club will be cancelled. No replacement there. And of course, you have a situation where the group winners clearly go through, and then the three best runners-up from each region qualify. But it means now the results from matches between the second and fourth place clubs across the East region will not be counted in the end. First free kick of note. Again, Vod is back to deal with that defensive threat. Early signs at the start of the second half, encouraging for the Thai outfit. First foray forward wins for Kitchee, their first foray forward over halfway. Just inviting the challenge which Sarah Singhui makes, and he in turn is penalised. The longer the first half went on, the more you sensed two teams that were warming to the task became a better spectacle. And with the narrowest of leads, so much to play for, set up nicely for the second half. Drew away, and then given in favour of the Thai side. Referee and assistant referee agreeing the aside on this. Quite a story if the team that has not played competitively since that 3-2 Cup success at the start of January were able to begin their Champions League adventure in 2022 with a win. Long way to go, though. Easy enough defensive clearance, and then the flick on from the head of Damjanovic. No joy for Gerson. There he is, wearing 8. Spell in United States of America in the MLS with Dallas Football Club. Here he is again, taking this throw near side, trying to get them going at the start of the second half. First group fixture for these two clubs, part of the East section of this AFC Champions League. So for them it is match day 1. Well, the double substitution spur and spark Chiangrai United into some sort of second half revival. Emerson makes the change. Brenner sweeps that forward over halfway. Now with Goikato. This is Sanasak Sisai, and then Tsuyashingwi. Turn and spin away to get clear and win the free kick, and it will be another yellow card for the mistime challenge. There from Tanasak Sisai results in him being cautioned. Slip forward down that inside left channel, then a throw taken quickly, a lovely chip ball in. Keeper goes down, and yeah, it's the goal scorer that picks up the caution for the challenge. Niggas off. Lovely ball, turned, looked to pick out the run, and in the end, no malice in it, but just caught the keeper, caught Aparak. Result is a booking. Well, they scored the only goal of the game. Masan's header away, but they can continue that forward momentum. It will need Brenner to get across, and they finally get it clear. Yes, they can, but only the blue shirt who returns it at the first time of asking, and then picked up, and then clearly just right back there to concede the free kick. This time Tanasak Sisai is the victim, and it is Dejan Damjanovic the culprit. So the arm around chasing. Some sort of second half response required. So much seemed to be weighed in their favour before a ball had been kicked. The 3-team group, not the travel requirements of the opposition, competitive football in the build-up, but they trail. First half goal, and that is the way it has stayed. Mingersov making his presence felt defensively. Really poor goal to concede, just was not picked up and was able to get a strike away and find a route through. Vissel Kobe completing this three-team group. Warm temperatures to contend with. The ball at the feet of Gellison. Can he get the set-piece delivery just right? It's all about the angle, the distribution, curl towards the back post, and then just dummied there, dipped the head, and allowed it to run behind. Danger averted. The player on a booking, Paulo Cesar. And a few that have received a yellow card from our match official from the Korea Republic. An aerial challenge won by Kitchee. Forward from Damjanovic, and then a bit of space maybe for Lochi Chon. Cold in, downward header wide. Well, he's worked hard as Matthew Orr. Never able to generate any real pace on the header. Always heading the wrong side of the post. Just along that back line from Dalasek Siasada Brenner, and then away on the far right, Wasan Homsan. Defensive line that has been breached the once. This time looks long. Interception now drops for Damjanovic. Able to venture forward to check, find a colleague. That will, just for a moment, looked as if it was going to sit up very nicely. Supporting players hung up towards that back post. Now can Matthew Orr keep it in? Easy enough for Aparak, and then defensively just hesitated for a moment. Final ball left a bit to be desired, and just unable to retrieve it away on that far side. The hour mark is fast approaching. And Kitchee have certainly acquitted themselves well to the surroundings, to the challenge. Both hoping that in this three-team group they can progress from the group stages to the knockout stages. Bit of second half pressure for the team from Hong Kong. No way through for Damjanovic. Example of a player that has been able to maintain fitness levels and play into what is the veteran stage of his career. The running and work rate of Matthew Orr. Mingersov with the goal. And, well, it has been certainly in this game something of a pattern. Cholapat came off the bench, is the latest to be booked. We have seen maybe too many cautions. It's been a dirty game, but just caught the boots. And the Chiangrai United substitute, Cholapat, picks up a caution. Trying to bring Lo Chi Chon into play. Roberto's throw. Seen a lot of the ballers, Sivakon, Teatricol, trying to set something going for Chiangrai. Plenty of supporting players. It's another poor challenge, and this will be the latest in a long line of cautions. This one handed out to the skipper, Helio. Knew straight away with a rather poorly timed challenge that he was going to be in trouble. And there's a few that will have to tread warily in the final 30 minutes. The captain is on a yellow. Just need to make something of these opportunities. Free kicks. Kind of angle. Can he get on this one? Again towards the back post. Again able to drift away and out, and no danger there. Done. Deciding a need for one more change. They have to chase the game. Koikato's the player coming off, and Ginata Vizura on. Plenty of changes, but at the moment Kitchee continue to hold the advantage. Knocked into the area and back out for a throw. Not been a lot wrong with this performance from Hong Kong's Kitchee Football Club. Clayton, another providing a lot of experience, and it is with players the wrong side of 30. He's 35. Nothing going, just the one forward for Chiangrai. Back it will come. Angle, diagonal ball. Brunner and Tanasaksi Sai on a yellow card, trying to prize some sort of second half opening. This runs into trouble. One challenge maybe, too many. And possession back with Kitchee, who themselves can commit a couple forward, but orange shirts behind the ball to snuff out that threat. playing with confidence, playing with assurance as Roberto is able to bring it under control. One back by Talasak. Well, Emerson is striding along that touchline, using up plenty of nervous energy. Second half, expecting and demanding a response. Will have had plenty, I'm sure, to say about how they can improve their overall team showing. Not for the want of trying, but they have found Kitchee's side a threat in the final third and defensively resilient and solid. Well, this stop-start fixture continues with a game littered by free kicks and a flurry of yellow cards. There's the ladies' challenge just clipping the heel. Chiangrai was the player that went down. Kitchee free kick. They've successfully come through 20 minutes of the second half. Launch long. Now with Lachechon. He's able to continue his run. Can he get the cross in? Look to cut it back, may get a second chance. Defensively strong in the challenge, but then given away rather cheaply again. Lachechon. Well, there's another illustration of a poorly timed challenge, and that card has been coming out on frequent occasions. This time the referee decides against a card, but so say there's a few that will have to be a little careful with those mistimed tackles. Mingasov was the player that was fouled. So, a free kick and a chance to add to their single goal advantage. No one there to finish off the move. Singwei. Well, again, the chances have been at a premium. Too many of those types of challenge. Gillison down. Just went in with the challenge, well, slightly caught, and then the, on the stretch, and then the fall. Well, they got just over 20 minutes left for his team to plot a comeback. All the preparation, all the work on the training ground really undone by one defensive mistake, lapse, just affording too much space in the end for Mingasov. That is a concerning sight. Goal down and a man down, and forced into yet another change. This time it's a tactical one. Seemed to stretch, and the landing was certainly an awkward one. Poised to wait one more change. Tinjon is the player coming on. Sanakan, Tinjon. Just haven't been able to really create enough. That would be the, I'm sure from Coach Emerson's point of view, a concern, a criticism. Front pairing really unable to provide the sort of attacking threat that Emerson would have hoped for. Tied it up at the back. Preparing yet more changes. Needs someone to take a hold of this game, to come up with a moment of genuine quality. Chichon spins away and in favour of Chiangrai. Well, this is the player mentioned before, Sanakan Tinjon. Garrison's day is done. More changes to follow. Poor first touch, rather gifts possession away. Is someone going to be able to produce a moment of individual quality in Chiangrai colours? At the moment, there is defending for the Thai outfit to do. Bounce was kind, first time effort on the turn, and some way short of testing the goalkeeper. Well, he's worked hard, Matthew Orr. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities, and when the ball dropped at his feet, a chance to at least get the shot away, but not able to find that intended target. At the other ends, a few orange shirts have pushed forward. Talasak's ball, Brenner retrieves, and then targets a orange shirt away on that far side. The final ball in is once again dealt with by this Kitchee defence that has, well, they've done their job defensively. Solidity, resilience. Can they see out the remaining 15 minutes or so? The headline maker so far, Ruslan Mingazov, and for all the lack of competitive action, the fact that they've had to travel, the fact that it has been a far from ideal preparation for them, they have the lead as we prepare to enter the final quarter of an hour. Singwick bending and bending away. Calowin's effort, and the keeper could just watch that fly wide and his near post covered. When you look at the fixture schedule in these group stages, the fact that there are 3 teams in this group will certainly benefit these two clubs. Fitness levels already stretched when you have a series of games coming in quick succession. Are we to see someone who's going to set us up for an intriguing finale? So far it's a Kitchee defence that has successfully shut out their opponents. And they have an opportunity here of maybe creating something in the final third, a bit of cross. Well, there it is, deep towards the far post. That was the cross. Never really going to trouble a goalkeeper. It takes absolutely no time at all to get that away, knowing that there is a requirement to maybe step up the pace in the closing second half proceedings. Seen that on a regular basis. Important challenges in the final third from this Kitchee backline. Shutting the door on their opponents, keeping them out. Dealing with the threat on goal. Will be a free kick, which is rather unnecessarily given away. And shoved, particularly in that sort of range, that sort of area. Goal to the good late on, and just do not need to be giving away any form of set-piece opportunity to their opponents, but that's exactly what they have done. Really about making something of a free kick opportunity then. Cesar on a yellow card on his line, just waiting for the threat that is wayward, wasted, and a decent opportunity spurned. Yeah, shaking the head there. Could have went the captain. Got under it, a long way under it. There hadn't been too many of those chances. still holding the narrowest of leads. And they've been able to repel the limited scoring opportunities that Chiangrai fashioned in this game. Certainly in the final third, they have underperformed. Part of that would be down to the lack of service that their strikers have received, but a compliment as well to the work rate and game plan from Kitchee. Tong Kin Man waits for an opportunity and a late second half introduction in the blue of Kitchee. Into the final 10. Player coming off, Lau Chi Chom. Need to step it up if they're to take something from this Champions League game. Vizura is stopped in his tracks. At the other end, the attempted ball forward takes a deflection, drops favourably for Chiangrai. Only way is back, and then Aparak's clearance is well directed, and then a lovely ball which is perfectly judged to set them forward again. There's the cutback. Now trying to roll it back across goal. It took a deflection and then rebounded favourably into the grateful arms of Paulo Cesar. That was a chance. Just credit the initial work from Sivakorn Theatrical to make inroads, and then that ricochet rebounded effort into the arms of Paulo Cesar, and another chance has come and gone. Changes keep on coming. Jahan is on. Take tonight, Jahan. Certainly have improved in the last 5 minutes or so. See a little more of them, a little more urgency about the whole performance. Well, they are a threat from these positions, but again, defenders able to get there first and provide the necessary clearance. The goal scorer is withdrawn. Yang Huang has a very late run out. Straight away, the substitute takes up his place just in front of that defensive line of blue shirts. Another free kick, knocked in with pace and knocked out at the first attempt. Time is against the Thai outfit. They have trailed for long periods of this game. Just over 5 minutes separating Kitchee from a opening Champions League triumph in a 3-team group. It is match day 1 for these clubs. More defending to do. Just beyond the target. But Silicon Teatricul has been one of the Chiangrai players who has looked more creative. When he has been on the ball, there has been that clear and obvious threat. Gone against Damjanovic. Taken by Tanasak Sisai. Here he is again, wearing 3. Rather spooned up the header back towards halfway and then helped on towards Damjanovic. Chiangrai is with his first touch of the ball, tussling and gives away a free kick. Johnny Pat. He'll continue his forward run. Mazur, another of the substitutes introduced by Emerson in search of an equalising goal, which has not come since the restart. They are picking up the pace. They are looking a little more dangerous, but the goal has proved elusive. They booked the space, and that is a last-ditch defensive intervention that is so important. Roberto timed it absolutely right, and he had to. It's a goal-saving challenge to preserve that 1-goal advantage. Helio and Roberto, they have worked hard defensively. They have looked impressive, and there another time where it had to be timed absolutely spot on, and it was, and it frustrates Chiangrai once again. Long and hopeful, and that will roll away and out of play, but they will have a free kick. Challenge is penalised. Chonapat there, was he held back? Little touch, he's bundled over. Free kick, late chance. Work for Paulo Cesar in that defence. In fact, you can see how many blue shirts they have pulled back into their own penalty area to try and deal with the free kick. Tinjum waiting to take, and once again a little jostling inside a congested 18-yard area, watched carefully by the referee as that is bent in and once again defended. Follow-up effort is blocked, but look how many forward, far side. Assistant referee's flag brings that latest attack to a premature conclusion. No VAR used in these AFC Champions League games. It looks as if it is going to be advantage to Kitchee on what is match day 1 for them. What a way to start in a 3-team group and put down an early marker. We have almost played the allotted 90 minutes. Able to find orange shirts. Billowat joins the attack, the captain on a yellow card. And at this stage, they'll press and push as many forward because it's really now or never into 4 minutes of time added on. And more defending to do. Shinichi Chan, just 19 years of age, able to just tack that away and out of play. It's back at the feet of Brinner. And then Tanasak Seaside. Can they find something in the final minutes? Frustrated once again by an assistant referee's flag, bringing the progress of Hwasan Homsan to an end. Shinichi Chan on that far side, plenty of distance on the throw, meant for Damjanovic. Throw to Chiangrai. Well, they got 3 minutes to rescue it. They got 3 minutes to retrieve something from a Champions League encounter that is going against them. Just takes the sting of it. Another free kick, another chance to clear out of their own half for Kitchee. Cesar with plenty of length on that. Lofted clearance. But it means possession is back for a moment at least, with Chiangrai urged forward by their coach. Emerson running out of time. Cross again. Gets the challenge in, gets the tackle in. One final change, bit more defending to do. Akande on, out of play, scooped away and out of play. The result of this game is still not absolutely certain. This could be one of the last chances. Can they make something? Well, it's no surprise it's going to be Sivakorn Theatrical, relying on that trusted left foot. Plenty of push forward, free header downward and over from Hwasan Homsan. And will that be that? Because we're into the last minute of the 4 added on. There's the free header. Well, in terms of headline acts in the East section, it looks as if Kitchee have become headline makers thanks to the contribution of Ruslan Mingazov, a first-half goal that's given them a lead, and they have defended it successfully. Final seconds remaining. Slid forward, then the layoff. Need to get that in to the area soonish. Here it comes. Can't direct the header goalwards. and then hooked away. And that, you can see what it means to the players of Kitchee Football Club. They came here with no competitive football since back in January, and a first half goal by Ruslan Mingazov has given them the perfect start in the eastern section. They have put down the marker and they are victorious. They have beaten Chiangrai United by a goal to nil.